King Richez, I've been watching your channel for about 2 or 3 years. I'm a white guy. I'm from the U.S. I'm a passport bro. Over the past couple of years, I've been going to countries like Mexico, Colombia, Peru.
Do you agree when like I've said that the average white guy would probably have an easier road dating than the average black guy? What's your thoughts on that as a white guy? What do you think about that?
Yeah, of course. Okay, so the thing is, the reason I'm a passport bro because I'm on the shorter side. I'm like 5'6", 5'7".
Okay.
But the thing is, like, I definitely agree with what you're saying because, like, I've known black guys that are taller than me, probably have a better facial structure. I know black guys that have been in the gym constantly, and they definitely have a harder time than I do. Like, especially, like, even overseas, like, I don't know if you've heard of Austin Holloman. He's a very
Yeah.
popular Passport Row YouTuber,
Mm-hmm.
and he was talking about when he went to like Brazil, Peru. He was talking about how like he would go to like restaurants and the waitresses would get his order wrong like multiple times, but they wouldn't do it with the white guy. And it's like,
Mm.
I mean, I think that the thing about black guys, like they definitely have it harder than white guys. I think what when you're a black guy, you have like a niche appeal. You appeal to like a very certain demographic of women. Like there there's a lot of women that like have like a type for black guys, but you're not gonna appeal to the majority of women in the world as opposed to where white guys they can kind of go to any non-white country and get attention from women.
There's some black people that the fact that you're white and you're saying that will upset them. Do you get what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
exactly. Yeah.
to me, as somebody who's balanced, I know that that's true. Do you get what I'm saying? That is true. That's what I've been saying. I've been saying it, like, and it is true because, like, at the end of the day, like, for instance, you're talking about your passport, bro, yeah, and that even makes it even better because you know a lot of people I talk to, they've only
Yeah.
just been in their own corner and that's all they know. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? Like, all these guys talking about their passport bros and black guys I'm talking about, and they're saying, oh, I'm gonna go Philippines, I'm gonna go Vietnam or any of these places, bro. Do you think that you're really gonna be winning over there?
No.
Come on, like, come
No,
on,
I
for
mean,
real, like, be
I
real,
and
like,
to be honest, and to be honest, I actually, and this may upset a lot of people. I think in some of those like third world countries, I think they hate black people even more than they do in first world countries because there's no.
I think those countries tend to be because they're more because they have less admit they don't really have much multicultural like exposure, like they're not really seeing black people
Yeah.
like that. And you know their views of black people a lot of times is just like whatever they see on the internet, which is usually negative
Yeah.
stereotypes, or like, you know, oh, black people, they don't have no money. Do you know what I mean? So, and then, you know, just the in general the racist ideologies that are around the world, you know. Yeah, I think, I think a lot of those countries are gonna be like, for instance, even South America. People try to go on like, oh, you're black and go South America, blah blah blah. Bro, there's a lot of racism there, bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Absolutely.
don't get it
I mean,
twisted.
okay, so like for example, like, and I will say, like, there are a decent amount of black people in some of those countries. Like for example, like in Colombia, when I went to Colombia, there was a decent amount of black people. It's not the majority. I would say it's maybe about maybe 10% of the country. I don't know the exact statistics, but like, yeah, like you will see black people. I'm not saying you're gonna be like people are gonna look at you and be like, "Oh my gosh, it's a black guy, get away from
Yeah,
me."
yeah, yeah, of course,
But
yeah.
like, are women gonna want to date you? I don't know. Like, if you're a Tyrone,
I'm Tyrone.
like, yeah, like women are gonna want you. But like for like non-Tyrone,
Average,
non-Gen Max
flat
black
average,
guys,
yeah.
I don't really see them getting nothing. Whereas I feel like a white guy, he can be like a nerdy white guy. Not I'm not gymnaxed. So like, bro, like I don't like I feel like white guys, a lot of the white guys that are passport bros, a lot of them are like awkward or they're autistic or they're, it usually
They're
is,
not.
it's
They're
not
not.
like,
They're not chads. Basically, they're
yeah.
not
I
chads,
mean,
bro.
they're not chads, but like I feel like they could probably get girls in their own country, but they don't have the social skills to do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like they wouldn't be. They not that they would be getting hot chicks or anything like that
Yeah,
or
they wouldn't
sevens,
be
but
getting
they
bad
could get
B's, but
a
they could
girl
get like
if
a
they
six,
if
or they could maybe get a 6 or a 7, maybe,
no nah I
maybe.
don't nah probably like a 5. They could get a 5. They could get a
Or
5.
they could maybe get a 6 if they gym maxed.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Get just be able to speak and be confident with what you're saying,
Yeah.
bro. Like that's a lot of the. That's what I said. That's what I said. I say it a lot of times. Like most of the game that a lot of white guys, in my opinion, need is just be confident. Don't be fat. Like that's about
Well,
it. Like
I don't
just don't be
necessarily agree with
confident.
the whole, just be confident, bro. I think you have to have a certain, I mean, facial structure. You have to have like a certain body type. Obviously, you can't be fat. You gotta have like, or you gotta at least have like I don't know what they
I
call
think
it,
if
like
if you're
a
no, but
swimmer's
remember,
body.
I talk about I'm going off of the average. So the average face, right?
Yeah.
Average face white guy. I think he could get an average chick, white chick, and it wouldn't be that hard for him. I just don't think it would be that hard.
I think, well, so here's my thing. I used to get like okay looking girls in the past. Like let's like rewind like 5 years ago. I would say I'm about like a 5 or a 6. I'm not like, I think I'm above average looking, but I'm not anything special. I don't have blue eyes. I don't have, I don't have the perfect physique. I'm not fat or anything like that. But if I were to rewind like 5 years ago, I could easily get like girls that were like 5s or 6s, especially if they weren't white. But nowadays, it's like you go on Tinder, Bumble. It's like it's a fucking
Hey, no swearing,
marathon, bro.
no swearing, no swearing.
Oh, my bad. But you know what I'm saying, bro. Like you go
You
on.
gotta be you gotta be Chad or Tyrone, bro. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah,
You
man.
have to be
It's
Chad or Tyrone. You have to be, bro. Like, and it's just, especially if you do online date, if you do dating apps, you better be Chad or Tyrone. You
yeah,
better be,
yeah.
cause just forget about it, bruv. Like,
And a
I'll
lot
be
of
real
these
with you.
people,
I'll be real
yeah.
with you. Before I got my teeth done, like, I online dating app. I don't think. No. To be honest, I did online dating, but I never used to smile and all that, cause my teeth weren't right.
What type of girls were you getting? Were you just
I
getting
was
fat
getting
girls?
okay
Or?
girls because I have a certain type of build in it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I have the certain
Yeah,
build. Like I'm not short. Like
yeah.
do you get what
So
I'm
let me
saying?
let me
Like
ask. So do you think, like, let's say you didn't have the build that you have? What type of girls do you think you were getting? Like
depends what
no
build you're
girls,
talking about.
overweight.
What if I was just a skinny guy?
Yeah, like what type of girls do you think you would get? You
I
would
think
get.
I think I would still get some of the girls I'd if everything was the same, but I was just skinny, no athleticism, no muscle. Yeah, I think I would still get some girls, but probably not as much as I do. Because I think my physique tips me over the edge of okay, he's definitely above average. He's
So
definitely above average. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
most men walking around look like crap. Let's keep it real.
yeah, that's true. I think there's like a statistic that says that most men are actually overweight or something.
Yeah,
Or
overweight or underweight or just look
yeah,
skinny fat or just look weird. Like, do you get what I'm saying? They're
yeah.
hunchback or something. Like most guys don't. So yeah, that's what I
So
think.
another thing I wonder is like, and I don't know if there's any way to measure this, but like, do you really do like? I know that black guys, they have it way harder in dating. Do you think that there's like a lot of white guys watching your channel, or you think it's just like mostly black guys?
I think it's mostly black guys watching my channel.
Really?
50 American to UK. And Canada, and
Yeah.
Canada is a larger percentage as well. But I think, and then obviously, big up to everyone from all the other countries. But it's predominantly a UK, American, and Canada that are Canadians watching. Yeah, but
You don't
at
get
the
like
same time,
Asian
I like to get. This
guys
is why when
or
you came on, I was happy to hear your opinion. Like, because you know, you want to hear different opinions, and if you don't agree, that's fine, innit? It's good. It's good. It's good entertainment. you get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But bro, what do you want to say in closing? I want to get to the last caller, bro.
Okay, so one thing I want to say is the big thing, because I kind of agree with the whole blackpill thing. It all comes down to face, race, height, and if you lack two of those things, you're gonna have a very hard time in dating. So one thing I want to say is, like, you need to, if you're lacking so much to the point where you think you can't get over the line, sometimes you're just best geomaxing and going to another country, because, like, maybe it might be over for you in one country, but, like, there's always another path. You don't have to. This world is a very big place, and you don't have, just because it may be bad in your area doesn't mean it's bad in your country, or maybe just your city. Try changing your location, because location is law. That's my final message.
Absolutely, I absolutely agree with that. I think that is true. I think especially you're in London, you're in the UK, or you're in the USA, bruv. This has to be the hardest place to be. It has to be, like, there's some states in America that are probably easier than others, but the mindset of American women, of British women,
Gotta be Chad, bro.
Bro, you got to be Chad or Tyrone, or you're just gonna be dealing with women you just not really wanting to deal with. That's the truth. Like, that's the truth. That's it. Like, or you'll be dealing with a woman that's using you. And
you gotta be a high value man, bro.
You're a high value man.